We thought maybe medical clowning is some kind of a performance, but only to discover that medical clowning is more than a performance. It's accompanying that patient on the way to healing.
When you hear the name clowning, you think of funny things, you think of this, that noise, And I was there and I was like intrigued, like, wow. Even before using the props, you use yourself. You just come in the room, you just be quiet and you look at the people and you don't talk. And people will laugh.
We call them our supernova clowns because they are probably the most experienced and have the most expertise in this field. I've always had a desire to perform, and this was some way of me reaching out and touching the things that I love the most and affecting people in the most beautiful way.
I remember the other time we were doing Charlotte Maxeke Hospital, and there was this couple, they had this child. And you could tell that they brought this child today to the hospital, and they might have had a terrible night because the child looked very sick and they looked very tired. And I was just passing by, I saw this couple and I did a small trick, and they just came out and then they laughed. And when I left them, they were quite relieved. They looked quite relieved and okay.
You can't plan it. It needs to come naturally. If it comes from the heart, the kids will just connect.
Today was the first time as a group we collectively work with children with disabilities.
Our center is called Nkanyezi Stimulation Center for Children with Intellectual Disabilities. It was renamed after my late son Nkanyezi Shabalala, who was born with cerebral palsy. So because my son had so many disabilities, we decided to start a center that would cater for all the disabilities.
What was so beautiful was the light that shone within each child as they saw us.
You feel like a doctor. You feel like somehow you've played a part towards the healing, not just of the patient, but those who are accompanying the patient as well.
What's rewarding for me is that moment of seeing kids or people smiling.
That was a very good experience, and the children had fun, including the staff members. Because always when we come here, for me as a human being, it fills my spiritual bucket to see the smiles, the giggles, and everything that is taking place.
I would love to see medical clowning being recognized as a profession, because humor itself, it has more impact than the chemicals and all these materials they use for healing.
My real wish is for it to grow, obviously, and for it to be known.
The energy and the laughter and the smiles, that's one of the things that drives you to continue with this work, because you see the impact it has on the people that you touch.